I am the church.
I am the church.
You are the church.
You are the church.
We are the church. So let's be the church. I walk by faith.
Walk by faith.
And not by sight.
Not by sight.
I walk by faith.
Walk by faith.
And not by sight.
Not by sight.
Cause I can do all things through Christ that strengthen me, cause I am
Hey,
strong.
I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me because I am
when
strong.
I say
I am the church.
I was not playing. Okay?
You are the
I was
church.
early.
You are the
Okay.
church.
I mean, last week kind of threw me for a loop, and the devil tried to take me out. Put my little spurs down. But guess what? God is good. So we are back, and we can hear each other.
Yes, and I turned the music off, so I know how to operate it over here for you.
Hey, teamwork make the dream work.
No,
I'm so
for real.
excited about today. I'm so excited. I mean, I'm gonna say this is our do-over.
Our part two.
This is our part two because I just really feel like, look, I mean, like when I say she's ready, baby, she's ready. I'm coming ready today. All right. So sometimes some things need to happen for you to, get back on track or whatever.
Right.
You take some things for granted, and then look, God got a way of humbling you real quick.
Real quick, because he'll correct you.
No, real quick. So just a little bit. So welcome. Hit those likes and subscribe buttons. Okay, hit those likes and subscribe buttons to the YouTube channel. We got Danita's. Tell them your YouTube channel so they can hit that
My
button.
YouTube channel is the Hoopers Takeover. You want to go ahead and like and subscribe. We got a lot of videos on there that y'all could tap into. Right now, I'm doing a channel about motherhood is my ministry. So make sure y'all tap into that if you like one of those people that's struggling right now with motherhood, teenagers, little kids. It don't matter. Like I'm homeschooling my kids. I'm trying to do what God is telling me to do. I'm being obedient right now. So yeah.
Like and subscribe these channels, okay? Like and subscribe both channels. Everything Busy will be, okay? All my channels is the same. Like and subscribe. Get over there and show us love. Like glow us up so we can just be everywhere. Okay? That part. You was about to say something?
Nothing, I just said all right.
Okay, yeah, glow us up, love on us, and so we can just be everywhere, okay? And then share the videos, okay? Share. Tell them to get on this season on the Busy Will Be channel. We're really focusing on the healing journey, trusting the process. Even when you don't understand, we want to trust the process. We want to walk by faith, and we don't want to lean onto our own understanding. So I just feel like this is the season that for the first time, we talking about everything. God is in everything we do. Okay?
Yeah.
God first and then everything else. So that's the slogan on the Busy Will Be show. So get over there and follow these channels. I'm loving it too. Okay. Because I'm trying to tell you the setback. Look, the comeback is stronger than the setback. Okay.
Exactly. That's how it's supposed to be, B.
No, for real. I was really, transparent moment because we're gonna have transparent moments. I was just like, oh my goodness, I couldn't get the style to work. I wasn't prepared. I was running late, but we're not gonna focus on the bad. Okay. We are here today. We looking good. We feeling good. The energies, all the cameras is going. Okay, the lights is flowing. So we're gonna get into it. This week we're gonna kind of continue with the, sleeping with the enemy. We're going to continue with the red flags. We're going to just talk about it all, and we're going to always end on a happy note. We always going to end on a happy note. Okay, what does devil relationships look like when God brings them? When you go through the process and you truly trust the process. So we're going to talk about the red flags. We're going to talk about some green flags, and we're going to talk about some accountability. Okay, so we got all of that stuff lined up tonight, and we may have a male perspective, okay, a godly man from what I hear, but I'm gonna let if we can get him, situated and up here with us, guys. Look, we needed to bring some male energy. I'm going to try to do that more. We're going to try to do that more because a lot of times I love us women so much, and I give you the single perspective, and Danita, look, she come from she's the married.
I'm able to give both though.
No, you are.
I was single before I was married, so we can't forget the life that I had before I was single.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about it all.
Yeah,
Danita says she know who my husband is, but we gonna get there too. Okay, we gonna get there one day. That's for a whole nother show.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, guys, if
So,
you see
so
me
we can
in
no
the
longer sleep with enemies.
no, we're no longer sleeping with enemies. Okay. So
Exactly.
yeah, and just like they don't always start like that, but we're gonna talk
I
about that.
know, right?
Yeah, it just be
Okay.
so it's so heartbreaking. But let's get right into it.
Okay.
So today we gonna just talk about sleeping with the enemy, and sleeping with the enemy. It does not always mean sharing the bed with them. It don't always have that meaning behind it. It can look so many different ways. Um,
Yes.
so we're gonna talk about just being intentional about just recognizing the red flags, paying attention to the warning signs. When that little radar go off inside of you. So we're gonna just have fun, but we're gonna talk about it. Where we starting at?
I'm starting. Let's see. Let's let's leave with the conversation of okay, God first, of course, and everything else later, right?
Yes.
So the red flag, if I wouldn't say if he don't go to church, I would say that if he don't have a personal relationship with God,
Okay.
on to the next.
Yeah. So that's really, really important. And so then
Yeah.
now we need to be looking at, I mean, and not, we need to look at the relationship with the moms, like
Mm-hmm.
if they have a relationship with their mother, how they treat their sister, how they treat their family members. It's
Yep.
so many things that we don't look at, that is instantly sometimes could be a red flag.
Okay,
Um,
let's go to the next. Another red flag. If he got kids and he don't take care of them, that's a red
yes,
flag.
you preaching today.
That's an
Okay, you
enemy.
preaching the star.
That's an enemy.
That's an
If he got
enemy.
kids and he don't take care of them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
definitely something that we need to like really pay. Oh, I gotta
pay
watch my
attention
life.
to.
But we really need to pay attention to it. If they not taking care of their kids, and and more than likely at this great, beautiful age, you're gonna probably come with kids, and then they over there with you, and they not
All the
taking care of them.
time.
And it's just like, how do you feel as a woman when that happens? Okay.
Yeah. You sleeping
So
with the
it's
enemy.
no, for real.
Yeah,
No, for
you
real.
sleeping
And
with
then
the
for
enemy.
some reason, a lot of times we as women, we think we could change them. We
Yep.
think, we think, okay, he may not
Oh,
did that. He did that to her. Oh, but
he ain't gonna do
I'm
that for me.
different. I'm different. Yeah, don't be different. Nothing different about like, I mean, for real, just I done had a lot of humble juice. Okay. Just like humble, and a lot of times, in the recent days, we think we do the work. Like, trust me, I have a lot of women followers. It's always about what you see on the outside, right? But they don't ever really get to see that work on the inside. So,
Do women
and
go ahead, B.
no, go ahead,
Because
baby.
I'm trying to figure out, do they really think that they could change a man when he already, like before he met you, he didn't take care of his kids? Like I've seen people be like, well, I'm gonna call the mother, like the woman take upon it herself to call the mother and try to get the kid to come over now. Like, do you think that there's a chance where that he can not become the enemy anymore if that woman can assist
I
with
believe
bringing his kids closer?
yes, I feel like women we do set the tone somewhat sometimes. If a man don't have it on his own, that means he ain't even gonna have it with that woman. But like
Okay.
I'm saying, a man needs to have it on their own. But can a woman encourage that? Can a woman nurture her man into like, look, you can't be over here with my kids and don't take care of yours. That ain't even a good look. You know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying? Again, we're gonna talk about accountability. You know what I'm
right.
saying? It's just like, yeah, I think anything that you bridge together that come together and is by God. I want to always bring God back into everything. Then yes, we can definitely work together. We can love on each other. I can love into you. You know what I'm saying? On that journey. If I can meet you where you at. A lot of times we get in these relationships and we meet each other where we at, Danita.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm just saying. That's my 2 cents. Yes, I do feel
Yeah.
like a woman.
Okay. So, if a man talk about his past relationships, But
I
what if
think
he don't? If he don't talk about it, if he don't, every
that's
time you try
right.
to,
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so perspective as a single. Trust me, it's just me and God for the next. I'm gonna get God sometime, but I do feel like again accountability. I really would. I could just only speak from this experience. I did not ask a lot of questions because
Mhm.
I like to go with just like how I feel and like people. That's that and that's that. But I can honestly say, like, I had to have therapy and everything this, in the recent weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because no matter how, you should ask questions. You
I
you
just
gotta
think
ask
that
questions.
I
You
think
gotta
the
ask
person that don't talk about the past literally is someone that can't communicate. So I think that you are sleeping with the enemy if he can't communicate about his past.
he not communicating, or he is communicating, but it's still shady.
Or fake or lie.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because like all of that. So I just
Mhm.
feel it's so many, it's levels to it, if you know what I mean. But
So
yeah,
how can we help?
you say what?
I said, so how can we help these people with all of these levels?
I just feel like the first step is accountability. We can't help nobody that ain't trying to help themselves. And
Oh,
that's
not
just
the man.
that's point blank and period. You know what
I'm
I'm
not
saying?
talking about the man, B. You know, I don't even care
Oh,
about the man. I'm talking
yeah.
about how can we help the women and see the signs of
But
these.
see, this the whole thing. We helping
But
them by just even talking about it. Like I
okay,
said, even what I just said, even though that wasn't, quite what you were saying, but even though I'm saying we can't help as women, we can't help no one that don't want to help themselves. And
yeah,
I just feel like if anything to say that, and this is like on some like transparency, you gotta know when to hold and when to fold,
yeah,
especially like if you dating somebody and a lot of times when you first start dating it feels wonderful.
magical.
Yeah, so I just feel like I mean again, and we walk around and we think we this and we think we that, but we really gotta know who we are. And I mean, if somebody got you questioning yourself, you can help them by just walking away. Because a lot of times they what is it called when they putting it on you, but that's
Mhm.
really how they feel. Their insecurities they put on you. And then
Okay,
next thing you know, you asking yourself, like, why am I feeling like this? So
yeah,
a lot of times we allow what other people go through or went through that didn't deal with their traumas to bring
right.
it on to us. So how
Oh,
we do is just you can walk away. You can choose you at any time. Take what you can take, and nobody's perfect, but we can walk away, baby.
a wise man once told me, my next door neighbor, told me that if a woman, like if you meet a woman and they like 35 years old, right, and they still haven't sought for therapy or, just like tapped into their past or whatever. Then when you meet that person at that point of being 35 or whatever, you already enduring 35 years of trauma if they've been through it. So that's what we have to realize. Like when we come into a person's life, we never know what they went through those whole 35 years, right? So if they haven't seek for counseling 9 times out of 10, because the life that we are living in, right now, they done been through something.
Yeah,
So you're gonna
everybody.
have to you're gonna have to add all that baggage to your baggage because they didn't go get help for it.
And one thing I will say is, one thing I know, and I hope someone can get this out there. If a man don't have God in their life, uh, therapy, or they have been to therapy, or they know how to self-aware and be like mentally stable for themselves, and then for you, because as women, we are spiritual beings. We need to accept this, okay? We need to just like accept this. But a healthy woman also, when we pray for somebody that is stable mentally, we need to be stable. Now we
Yeah,
can't dump
that's true.
we can't dump our trauma on these, so I feel to a certain degree, I was always trying to handle it on my own, even though I was in a relationship. You know what I'm giving saying? But I'm gonna tell you, therapy changed my life. Okay, finding a church home, I love it. It takes me a while to like really because I'm spiritual, but I really enjoy putting myself around like-minded people that just
Yeah.
want the same things I want and love on the things that I want to love on. And yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. So with that being said, B, how you feeling today? Let's see if we could get Lawrence on this thing.
Yeah, send him the link again.
Okay.
Uh yeah, why I just talk about really just like being in a moment where, I feel good. I choose to feel good. I love me. I like me. I am enough. I am more than enough. So that's kind of how I talk to myself. And it took today, it was rainy. It's raining everywhere, guys. Pay attention to the spiritual signs. I'm very into today's date being 888, okay? Because 2024 is it equals 8, okay? So
Yeah.
we are in a season of manifesting, okay? So take some time and write to God tonight. Write a note to yourself. Write the things that you need, that you want. Really pay attention and be intentional. Everything about this season of Busy Will Be is being intentional and just with yourself, okay? Trust your process. It's easy when we aligning with the people that we need to align with, that we take on their process, but trust your own journey, your own process. And when you're surrounding yourself with a relationship or a friendship, it should it should just balance you. It should reflect to you. If it need to reflect, if it's a lesson that we need to get, it should do all of that. So I'm just saying, look, I'm in a season and I'm feeling great today. She feeling great today, and I'm just saying, if you ain't going to therapy, I don't even want to talk to you. If you don't love God, like, he's not significant in your life, your family can't represent you. Like, that's how I'm feeling today. I'm feeling like trust the process. And then I have a
Yeah.
question for you though.
What's this? What's the tea?
And this is when you tie yourself to someone, right? So a lot of times we get in these relationships and we just, unless you've been through enough, we just can't get out,
Right.
or we don't get out. We ignore. I'm gonna tell you this. It took me a little while longer than I wanted it to take for me to just walk away,
Mhm.
from things. But I don't feel like, I don't want to preach that we walk away from every single relationship.
Yeah.
But if God is not in it, I promise. If See, He gives you these visions, He gives you these signs. Even if you can't see, you can feel. So I just feel like if you're doing that work and trusting your process, you just got to do it. But you got to know when to hold and when to fold. When do
Right.
you? When do you? When is it okay truly just to walk away? As okay, and we're not preaching that on this channel, but as a married wife, if
You know
your
what I
husband
just
is
learned?
not filling your cup, I mean, this is just observation. Um,
Look,
huh?
me being new to the Bible, right? I'm learning that I read that it was a sin for you to get a divorce and for you to get remarried, right? So it kind of scared me. And at this time, we was at a shaky part in our relationship because our kids were fresh. We had two kids under two, and I just felt tired, like literally. But God, I would say, reminded me that Jesus died for our sins, right?
Mhm.
And sometimes you can, if you have to walk away so you can have a better life if that's what you feel as though is best for you. But the thing is that sometimes you have to step in and say, I gotta maybe do this for my kids, maybe get counseling because I still love this person. It's so quick to say, I give up, and a
It
lot of
is.
people give up and they forget the vow that they and get, put out to their husband, put out to the world, and made with God, right? Because that was the first thing that God told me. Don't forget what you vowed to me. To
Yeah,
death do us part, to thick and thin, rich and poor, better or worse, health. I vow a lot. So at that time we was going through all of that. And I chose to set aside money, set aside people coming into my house, and I put my whole house on pause. And I brought my husband home from work for 7 months, and my daughter's home from daycare, and we sat in the house. We went on vacation, we went driving, we went to the beach. I just feel like you have to go in all in and not worry about the money, no nothing, or you have to just give up.
And
And
this
I was willing to go all in. Huh?
this is really you trusting the process.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta trust you. I really had to trust the process, meaning putting my savings account, my checkers account all in it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you was right there in the experience. Like
You
I was
preaching.
willing to stop doing hair to listen to what God was telling me for my relationship.
No, I pulled up when I got that phone call. I pulled. Okay. When I got that phone call, your girl pulled up. I said, "What?" Okay, no, God
Yeah.
telling you that.
I said,
Okay.
hold on. I got too much energy sitting in my chair, and God telling me that I got women looking in the mirror. He made me curse my mirror. We talk about some deep
No,
stuff in my
we talk
chair.
about some wonderful things, and I really feel like eventually Danita is going to do that. That's going to be a podcast in her chair because it is amazing when you sitting in that chair and getting touched like that. And I really feel being tied to such a strong sister, it no matter what, like if I'm lacking, baby, I got somebody right there. Like, nah, what are you doing?
I
Like,
tap
remember
out.
who you are. Like, because a lot of times people think when you go through these processes that you done, like you did all this work and it's bomb and you
They
like
be
that.
waiting. They be
You
waiting for you to be done.
you hear me? No, but you still got to go through some processes. And when I say God is at a point when you do some work that He puts you on a level, He surround you with people now. So if they don't feel right, they not right. But I'm saying He give you a village. Once He remove all the crap, you gotta trust the process because He'll give you somebody that can fight for you.
Yeah. So my husband, he's definitely a fighter, but um, it takes a lot. Sorry, I'm talking to my cousin. He about to come in. It takes a lot to fight when you haven't been taught how to fight. I've been raised by a strong mother that fought for everything that she wanted. So you know, women fight. He's been taught by a woman trying, and he's a man. That's kind of different. So
Yeah.
it's like the fight is like totally different. But look, our guest is in the studio, B. Would you like
Come
to
on,
welcome
Adam,
him
do
or would
your
you want me?
thing. Yeah, I want you to definitely welcome him. Okay.
Y'all, how y'all doing? So this is my cousin Lawrence Whitaker. He's married, you guys. He have 1,000 kids. Like, no, they got about 5 kids.
5,000 kids needed.
No, just no, he like a
Nah.
godfather to everybody, like literally.
Okay.
And Lawrence
Yeah,
just
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
hip us to sleeping
We
with the
just want
enemy.
some male perspective in here. And I did invite a male up. He was not able. So she was supposed to invite a male, and then I was. But these are type topics that
Right.
we're gonna talk about this all the time. But Lawrence, I'm looking forward to getting to know you through your words, through your power, through
Right,
your
right.
energy. I'm excited to see what you can bring to the show today.
All right.
So
Can
what do
y'all
you
hear me
believe
for one?
sleeping with the enemy is, cousin?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
hear you.
Can you? Okay, okay. I mean, sleeping with the enemy is mainly that guy that like don't believe in God. Is a guy that wanna basically feed off you as a woman, but not he's not going to lead you. He's
Hmm.
going to lead you in into something that where you don't want to be. Like you want to elevate. He want to kind of hold you back. You don't want no man that's jealous of you coming up. Sometimes men might gotta take a back seat, but he's got a plan as well. But he's not scared to see your vision come to fruition.
Poof, poof.
Hmm.
Somebody that's scared to see his woman's vision come to fruition, that's not the guy for you.
That's not the guy for
Really.
you.
It's like cause y'all want to see each other's vision come true. But I mean, you might shine before him,
Hmm.
but he shouldn't be afraid of that because y'all a team.
Right.
And
And the
and so many mergers like they fail because mergers they take them as a contract. A
Hmm.
marriage is a covenant.
Yes, it is.
You don't see God doing no contracts. Contracts can be broken. The covenant people have with God, that can't be broken. He had a
mm,
covenant with Moses. He had a covenant with David. That was them was covenants. Covenants are stronger than just your contract that you
Yeah.
could break at any time. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sleeping with the enemy, you want somebody that's gonna be there for you when you
And
down.
I definitely want to say this. I just want, you want here, so I want to have fun.
Yeah.
I already like what
Yeah,
you're saying. But a lot of times, let me tell you, and I'm coming from yes, I'm 35 forever. Okay. Read in between the lines. Don't come for me unless I send for you, okay? And so I'm 35 forever, but I am single. I'm single. I'm a mom of two beautiful young blossoming girls, okay? And
that's
dating
amazing.
out here is, people they show you their facade. It's just like for me, I am in a space where I just want to pause. Like meaning that I learned something about myself that it was just like, okay, move back, sit back, and truly wait on God and see what He brings. But a lot of times people they show you their character and it's nothing out here. I mean, it's nothing.
No,
What
it's
am I?
something out
Am
here.
I sounding very discouraged?
Yes, you are. It's
I
giving he done messed up the whole perspective for the man that God put out here for us.
No, I mean, really, I'm just self talking and self sabotaging just a little bit. That
Yeah,
self talk stuff
we gonna speak
you
life,
gotta get help from. You gotta
brother.
get help from. But we talking about it all. I just want to throw something, throw something in the game. That's it.
Don't sabotage. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying. Don't
Yeah,
do that, okay? Because guess what, B? You're a beautiful woman. You have some beautiful kids. I feel like I already told you. I'm not even
yeah,
going. On
yeah.
to the
Yeah.
next.
But and
On.
one thing, you as a single woman, it's like don't settle. Don't
Yeah.
settle. Like a lot of women think, oh, I ain't gonna have nobody, but they just settle for somebody that's a total wreck.
Let me tell you this
Just
though.
dressed up like he dressed up like a king, but he's a total
Dressed
wreck.
up like a king, but just like a total work. I mean, a
Yeah,
total work.
total wreck.
A total wreck. I said a total work. You know why I
Yeah.
said that?
Because it's some
Because
work.
it's really work. Like, and it's just what I'm learning with dating, you got to understand what you want to deal with or what you can deal with. So you got to understand what you don't want. So a lot of times people don't know what they don't want. And then they out here, they date and they don't know what they don't want. So they going through the process with, different people, different men. And I just honestly can say when you really going through the process, you gotta know what you want.
You
And it
gotta
comes,
know what you want.
you gotta know what you want. And then not
Mhm.
even so much of what you want, but what you need. Like
What
it's
you
certain things that I
need.
need that I can't even if I don't have these things, communication. I need my
Yes.
man to be stable. It could be I need
Mhm.
him to be stable emotionally because I had to retrain my brain because my mom said they got to come with all this money. Okay, like everybody teach you that a man need to be stable financially, but a man needs to be stable mentally. And a lot of times men not stable mentally because we out here, we doing the work. We don't have a choice because we beaten down, we broken, we done been through molestation, we done been through so much stuff, and we doing the work because we forced to do the work. Okay. And a lot of times we come to these men or these boys or men that look like men and they haven't done the work. It's the behind the scene process. They can't sit with themselves. They need to so it's just like you gotta really truly know your value and know who you are
Yeah.
and do the work and trust your process. So I feel like if I'm talking to anybody out there, what I'm saying, to just trust yourself, trust your gut, and you're gonna always know when enough is enough because a lot of times we see the good in them. So what we call that potential, we see the
Mm.
potential. And I mean, I don't know if I can love potential these days, but I'm saying we see the potential and we go with
Yeah.
it.
I would say if I had to do it all over again, I'm not looking for I see potential. I'm just gonna be like, I feel like it's nothing wrong with having a list and asking God exactly for what you need and
Exactly.
asking God for what He should send you. Because sometimes we got to prepare ourselves for the future. Like our kids, we don't know how they're gonna turn out. So it's just kind of like
Mhm.
we gotta ask God for the equipment for that too. Like even when my kids get older, God, I need somebody that can manage that too, because we kind of just always ask God for what we need, right? But if we're family, we need to ask God for what my family needs.
What my
So
family need. Look,
yeah,
change that prayer up. That's all I can say is
change
change
the
that
prayer
prayer
up.
up.
Yeah,
And
And
a
because
lot of,
we,
go ahead.
my
and not
bad,
to
we get
mention,
so
as a man, like really ask questions.
yes,
Ask questions. Ask them, or let them know what you're looking for, and he should let you know what you're looking for. Cause I mean, if if you're not looking for that, ain't no sense in wasting time. I mean,
exactly.
cause your time is precious. You could
Yeah,
go through 5 years with a guy that's silent, and they never tell you nothing. Then you find out he a nut case.
yeah.
Nutcase.
You didn't. I mean,
Invested all your time, and
yeah, you didn't
this is what I'm
invested your
trying to say.
time for what?
Invested all your time, and it turns out that they don't even know who they are. When they start talking, it's just like who am I with? What
Yeah,
did I do? And a
yeah,
lot of times, we as women, when we don't know who we are, as much as we don't want to be accountable in those moments, we are attracting exactly what we need in that time. So I just feel like the more you grow, the more you glow, because God, He aligning you with something. You need to get that lesson. And a lot of
yeah.
times we think we got that lesson, baby.
But
And
we
then
gotta remember,
See,
it's not always God aligning us either. We
okay.
gotta remember that. It be the devil aligning us too. Cause y'all remember God, the devil was an angel, or you know what I'm saying, first too. So I feel like we gotta stop blaming God for everything and notice also that it's us and the enemy inside of us that's making us choose these people. Like,
Because we definitely got free will. And that's another
yeah,
thing.
because
and,
we
Yeah, like
definitely do.
God gave us free will. Like God to show me something, but then He say, "Still up to you." And
Yeah,
I'm just like, I don't want to believe what God done showed me. So I just try to like make it do what it do, what it do. But then
right.
the universe just takes care of it. You know what I'm
what you say,
saying?
Lawrence?
But in that dimension, really, I mean, be real. The first thing to get you to somebody is the flesh. Cause
Yeah,
I mean, we all grown. You see a woman with a fat butt looking good. Oh my God, I gotta get at it. Whatever. That's the first thing to get you there.
yeah,
You see a guy. Oh, this joker got 6 pack. Oh, he
You got to
looking
be
good.
attracted to your
And
food.
you getting there. But what's gonna keep you there?
yeah,
Now you didn't slept with this person. The flesh got you there. You didn't slept with this person. Okay. Well, what else?
yeah. And
What
then
else
we have
after
to,
that?
we always
You
have to
waking
remember
up, you
that.
cooking each other breakfast. You But what else?
I may
Back to bed. Oh, we do again the flesh.
the
But yeah,
flesh.
like,
I would honestly
no,
say
it's more than that.
it's better and better these days. I mean, it gets better and better. I think the more you kind of like value yourself. So after the fun, like I'm trying to work myself after the dust settles. Okay, I still can be like, okay, is this something that I want? Now I think I can be more proactive than reactive. And a lot of times we try to tie a lot of stuff with time, but it's more so that we just have to. The timing is when we understand and truly get our value. When you can see that lesson and you be like, okay, I'm so proud of myself. I did it. Because normally I would have stayed. I would have stayed with the mother sucker for 2, 3 months, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. But I think the older you get, you like, I ain't got that much time to find my husband. Oh my
Yeah,
God. Who knew I was gonna be her? Like I used to look at the old ladies at the bar, and I used to be like, why is they still at the bar? Oh my God. Then I cursed myself. But
yeah. I hope not though.
now honest to goodness, like I'm doing the work. I'm doing the work. And I ain't even pressed. Oh, Lawrence, first of all, you laughing too hard. I'm about to come through this thing. I'm about to come through here. Like, no, it's like, no, I really was that. But I got a little bit of time. A little bit of time.
Lawrence, why you was laughing,
You
Lawrence?
went out.
But she was laughing too hard.
Nah, you said you curse it. Did you curse yourself? Nah, I mean, everybody live and they learn. They live and they learn. But you said the old woman was at the bar. Is that you? That's funny.
I was
But
just, I
it's
was
like,
just like,
That's not you,
yeah,
B.
that's not
You're
me.
not
That's
really old yet. You
I,
hear me?
I
'Cause really,
nah,
the good thing
you're
is
not old at all.
the good thing
yeah,
is that black do not crack.
You said
That's the good thing.
yeah.
And God put
you,
me on ice, like because God chose me from birth. But we'll get into that story when y'all get into this book behind me, okay? No longer hiding, okay, from fear to fearless. Okay.
you you breaking up. Can y'all hear me clear?
We can
Yeah,
hear
we can
you
hear you.
like you said. And probably because I turned around a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, it's like everything froze.
All right, so Lawrence, if you could give us like maybe three
Uh-huh.
three
I ain't
reasons. I would say I wouldn't even say three reasons. I would say give us three green flags that we should pay attention to when it comes
I
to man. Can you hear us?
I I uh-uh.
I
Give
was
us
Yeah,
three, give us three green
green
flags that we
flag,
should pay attention to when it comes to men.
maybe I laughed too hard.
and I
You
keep
know,
getting tongue tied.
What he say?
He said maybe he laughed too hard because
I
his joint going in and out.
It's okay.
yeah. All right, there y'all go. Y'all
Okay.
back.
Yeah. You was laughing real
But
hard.
yeah,
I
yeah. I
said
was.
give us, I mean, what Danita said, give us three red flags. I mean, give us
Green,
three green flags that we should
Three.
pay attention to when it comes to having a man in our life. And I'm
You
gonna give us three
said
too.
you said three
I'm gonna give us two.
green
go. That
flags.
means go.
Good
Green
th-
mean go.
three things that we should say go to
Oh,
if a man come in
oh,
and
the
live our
leave,
life like
the leave.
No, not leave. To say, oh, I
that.
could date him. I could go
I think
forward.
I'll give you an
Dang.
example.
Can you can y'all hear me?
We can hear you
Yeah.
good.
Okay, three to stay with. If he first and foremost God or
Okay.
some spiritual, being. I mean, cause I'm a God fearing man. So if he, I mean, he might be a Muslim, but or somebody that has some type of higher belief.
Right.
Me is God. Okay, somebody that has ambition
Ambition.
for his family. Yes, I mean, you could get potential, but do he have the ambition, the drive to get up and get it for his family? Do we have a why? Do we have a why? Why is he doing what he do? Do we for the love of his kids, for the love of his family, his wife? Um, and the third, do he treat his family good, like his mother? See how he treat his mother, how he treat his kids. Do he? Okay, he treating your kids good as a mother, but yeah, he ain't treating his own kids good. So that's going to tell how he gonna really treat your kids in the long run. He ain't even treating his own kids good.
Yeah.
His mother going to show the motherly love, going to show how he going to really treat you. If he disrespecting his mother, quite sure sooner or later he's going to disrespect you.
All the
Yeah.
signs.
So
Yeah.
yeah, you wanna just be like, nah, but that's up to you to stay. Some women stay,
Yeah.
cause and they see how he treat them. But what is he? Oh, he a good looking dude, man.
And
Can that look
I
deep?
really feel
How?
like it's somewhere in like the little as a kid back in the day, you always feel like, okay, nah, he ain't gonna do that. I ain't her. Like I'm different. I'm different. Yeah,
Mm,
I'm different. But no. If he ain't doing good by his sisters, his mothers, he dang gonna sure ain't gonna do good by you. And
Yeah.
it's only a matter of time. And then another thing I want to bring up real quick, because I think this is a good one to touch on, Lawrence. when a man treat his friends better than he treat his lady, his person.
Mm,
Like,
that's good.
like that's I've experienced it, and that's weird.
It's like a lot of men low key a little bit gay. It's like they like men better.
That's
What
true.
you think? Y'all like men
I
better.
mean,
I say everybody
you
gay. I
know,
always
you
say
know what?
everybody gay.
You know what? Like, I don't. It's this just me. I don't see how like dudes could pick up, you know, and go somewhere with their buddies and neglect their girl or their wife. It's like that's. I mean, you want to be around your bros all the time? That's crazy to me.
Yeah,
To me, you know,
yeah,
every now and then, and even that, you would want, you know, them to have somebody, a spouse or something, y'all could hook up together.
yeah.
You know,
I
them and
I see
their
that.
spouse, and you and your spouse or girlfriend, y'all hook up together. But other than that, you and your bro all the time.
I see it a lot though. I see like this generation right now, it seems like they hang out with their friends on the corner at the court, like, and they can have kids and everything, but they would choose to be with their bros rather
Yeah,
than their
I don't get
family.
that. I
Yeah.
don't get that.
I feel like this generation need to, I don't know if they lacking the father figures, but they
Most of
need
the
to step their
time, you
game
know
up.
what it is. Most of the time, we are lacking those daddy figures, and
Yeah.
we are, we not choosing us, or we
But
choosing a
that
man that give us a quick fix. Whole time, they most of the time they don't do no work, and we
yeah,
and we choosing them, and they battle with themselves, and then like something Lauren said earlier, they feed off of us. They feed off of you, and now you're depleted. Now you don't even have nothing to give because they done sucked you up. I mean, literally, and I just feel like, as we come, like, if you really recognize the energy that you guys are sharing, that you tie yourself to, and it's deeper than just sleeping with somebody and getting that physical feeling. And I feel like I finally understand it. I finally get it. It took me a while, God, but I am here now. Okay.
yeah,
And I promise to appreciate my temple. I promise to appreciate and value my vessel now. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't always do that. But I just feel like the minute that you understand that it's deeper, the minute you understand, I ain't gotta prove that is this is for us, but I ain't
it's
gotta prove,
good.
yeah, that that is good. I don't have to prove that. Like, I'm good. I'm a vibe all by itself. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta protect what we came in here with, and just understand that we are enough. Like, we don't gotta die through our vagina. You know what I'm saying? We can really just know that we worthy. You
Yeah.
know,
I learned
we
that
are
at a
enough.
very young age. I grew up in the environment with a lot of gay men and disease, and I was so blessed to be mentored by a coach that spoke life into women and our bodies and telling us not to give ourselves to so many people. um I give honor to God for aligning me with Terrell. I feel like the shoes that I'm in right now is only because I was aligned with a mentor, advisor, a coach like Terrell. So I mean, literally, it's a blessing to. I used to like be like, man, why I don't know my biological father, why I'm not close with him, why this, why this, why this. And I'm telling you, every man that God has aligned me in my life, even you, Lawrence, I thank and give gratitude to God for being able to just align me with the people that I did, encounter, because I'm a better person because of y'all, all of the men that was in my life. I am a better person because I just knew that I didn't want to waste time. So
That's
yeah,
beautiful.
I'm just glad I was engaged by 27 and married by 28. So I'm glad. But let me tell you something, marriage don't make it easy. Don't make that, it don't
Birds
really
don't
make
make
it
it easy,
easy.
especially when you marry young too. Because when you marry
Yeah,
young, you got to grow together for real. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And understanding, like, if you getting off a lot, is this person worth fighting for? Is this person worth fighting for? So now that I know what I need, not even so much what I want, because I pray now, my prayer is give me what I need.
Yeah.
So now my need is communication. My need is for him to be emotionally stable, because if he emotionally stable, even when I get off of whack, he got my back. Okay,
Yeah.
when I get off of whack, he got my back. We gotta be accountable, right?
Yeah.
And so I say all of that to say that, yeah, I know what I need. Yes, I want you to come with some coins. I don't want you to come for all mine. I'm done building a bear. We are done building beds. Like, if you're not building you, I don't know what you're doing. Okay. That part, done building beds. So I know what I need. Okay. I
No
don't know.
more Annapolis Mall.
Is this a public service announcement? No, it's not. Do not go in my DMs. Okay? But when you go through enough of what you don't need, I promise you, God will, like, I could not get it clear, baby. I could write it all down. Matter of fact, I know I got it written down. I know I have it written down. I know I sit and I meditate and I sit with God and I listen to it. It's wrote down. If I ain't have it written, it's written down, okay? God, please let him communicate. Please let him be smart in it. I'm making this public service announcement right now, okay?
But we've been married to God for 6 months, right?
I'm still marrying to God. I'm in a rush. It might go longer because you gotta think. Look, I already talked to God about this. I said, God, you know, my celibacy, all of this stuff may go longer because it's gonna be wintertime, so it's gonna be cold outside. I'm gonna be in the house anyway. And so he done took me, you know, really from the streets. I love to sit with myself. I love to sit with God, you know, and it's some other things that I need to work on when I'm sitting. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't talking about that though. Okay, this ain't that shit.
Okay. Look, B, we're gonna have a dating show for you. I think we should just do blind dating for B. What you think, Lawrence? I really want to host a blind dating. Like, I really feel like I am the maker person that God just like
Lord,
renewed.
she said, "Oh, I'm gonna find your husband." I said, "This."
Yeah.
Because God gave me a signal. God gave me a signal. We are divinely connected with people.
We are.
That's the like the Bachelorette or something. Like the Bachelorette, that show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
three bachelors. And,
you know, I think we should do like a speed dating event.
I mean, look, one thing I love to do is like I love to hook other people up. So now that I'm in this seat, like even though I'm still sitting with God right now, but that won't mean that I won't date. Like, you know, who don't need a good date every now and again? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So since we're talking about sleeping with the enemy, and God has anointed my hand with finding matchmakers, y'all. You no longer have to sleep with the enemy because I got a signal now for if that's your match. So the needle will be hosting.
You can't say it publicly, but I do got
existence. I'm telling y'all, God told me I have the magic stick, y'all. I'm talking, and I ain't
you
talking
got
about
the magic stick, friend.
I got the magic stick.
Oh my goodness.
she got the magic stick.
I got the magic stick. I know if he's the magic stick.
Okay.
I just feel like for me, I just think any person that's coming around for me now, I just feel like I'm so humble. And when I tell you, single ladies, women, moms, we going through these lessons, we dealing with our traumas, but we are never done. You only done when you leave this body. I ain't say leave this earth because you just go back to the energy form. And I know
I'm sorry, but I just want you to know that you could still be sleeping with the enemy if you married too.
No, you can. Talk about it.
Did you know that?
This is everything that I said. Yes, when he not speaking life into you, he not speaking over you.
You guys speak to all these women because you could still be sleeping with him if you marry. I'm sorry.
Speak.
Okay. Go ahead, B. What you got to know?
Like if you laying with someone and you marry or even these long-term relationships that we get in and we can't leave and we don't leave, but if you laying with someone and you gotta remember, and this goes back to you guys are sharing energy. This is the stuff that they didn't teach us. They did not teach us energy and transferring it. And this stuff is real. This stuff is real. So you land with him. Now you dealing with all his issues sometimes spiritually. This is on a deeper level. Okay. And now you powerful, right? You don't even need to feed as often as he need to feed, right? Whole time he's now stripping you. So you can't even, because he's feeding off of you because he's not doing the work. You are the therapist. You are the nurturer. You are all of that. And you land with him and he just feeding and feeding. And there's a lot of times people wake up or we wake up, and I got to speak because anytime I speak to anything, it's because God took me through it. And so that's the type of inspirational, motivational speaker that I am. I only speak to what I go through. So a lot of times we let them feed and feed and feed and feed and feed. And we done seen all the signs. They not even speaking life, but somehow we still got to get up. We got to take care of those kids. We got to find a certain energy. It's just so many things going on. And it's just like, look, when you do the work, you walk away from these things that's no longer serving you. You trust the process, baby. You will be surprised how much you could just feed yourself, baby. How much you could just grab that pocketbook and hit out the house and just love on yourself. It's so many great things that we can do when we go to God and we go. But yes, if He's not feeding you and He's not speaking life into you, and the life lies in the life and death lies in the power of that, baby, you need to do what you do. You need to know, like, you need to do what you do. But when God take you through enough, we know when enough is enough, especially as women. We feel it. And then it's only
But
when you work, you go quicker. Go ahead, because I
but
be want
also
to
as a married, if you decide to get married, is if you think you're going to live with somebody and your vows are forever, and you're not going to have like something go wrong, you delusional.
Yes.
You delusional, because it's like something's going to go wrong. It's going to go wrong. Yeah, you might have, say you have 10 years of like marital bliss, you just loving each other, and then one bad year.
Yeah.
One. That bad year could seem like 10 times of what them good years was, but it's how
Exactly.
you gonna come through it.
That's why
Yeah.
you
How
gotta
you
find
gonna come
somebody you
through it?
can fight for. You
That's
can fight
why.
with. You
That's
gotta
why
fight
you got.
with. You gotta
Yeah,
get your knees in there.
you gotta know y'all could come through it together.
Mm-hmm.
Anything y'all could do, cause once you come through it, it's like it'll be better.
Yeah.
It then just built your marriage up. Like
Mm-hmm.
my parents. My parents was married for like, before they passed, they was married for like 65 years, something
Speak
like
on
that.
it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, they was married for 65 years before they passed, but did I not see my father's stuff come flying down them steps, and his clothes come flying down them steps, my mother yelling, screaming, he came then and he was like, what is it, spring cleaning? But he
Right.
like threw away the stuff he didn't want, the stuff that he needed, he put it back in his drawer, went and ate and looked at TV, and he never left. But long story short, the last few years they was arguing over what they wanted, pancakes or oatmeal. So
That's
cute.
beautiful.
So cute. I mean, they was like, what you want? Pancakes or oatmeal? Pancakes. Well, I just make both.
Right.
It's like they eating, looking at CNN. And it's
Yeah.
65 years. I mean, beautiful. And I used to
Yeah.
go down there.
Find out what you
I
can
used
fight for.
I used to go down there and eat some pancakes, because I'll be like, yeah, I want some pancakes.
Right.
It's like, but the stuff they went through. And at the end of the day, they was together all the way to the end. Because when they retired, they started traveling together. But they never lost each other.
Yeah.
They had 8 kids. 8 kids.
Oh, that's
Wow.
deep.
That's
Okay.
beautiful.
And
Okay.
and I
Now you
mean,
talking.
yeah, stuff you go through, and they went through it all together. And they
Yeah.
had what? We had stability because we stayed in one house since like from 62 to my mother passed and what 21.
Yeah.
I mean, it was always stability. It was always you felt the love
But that's the
between
difference
them.
between the men now and the men then, you know?
So,
Like, I feel
but
like your father, huh?
at the end of the day, we all still going through something.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
just it's a new age.
Yeah.
But go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I feel like he's legendary for being married for that many years, for having that many kids. I mean, you gotta be a strong man to be that type of person.
Yeah, yeah,
But
and he was, and he instilled it in his children, and
Yeah.
that's the type man you want now. But it's like I don't know. It's like men want to be with their bros. He wanted to be with his family. You
oh,
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
you getting
It's
back.
like my bros. Yeah, going back to the bros.
And
But
when you get to a certain point, you want to hang
yeah,
with your lady and your husband and your
yeah,
kids, and
and
y'all
your
need should be on
kids.
vacation. And then when you hanging with your bro, if you married, he should be married. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
I think
He
I'm
married
just
married people should hang with married people.
I
yeah,
think
and
married
I
people should
Oh,
mean
hang with.
but I got some single friends or whatever, but I just feel like um death and life is in the power of the tongue. And when I got married, I had a lot of single friends and still in my chair too. And God was allowing me to know this is not to say it, but witchcraft, because a lot of people that single will speak death in your ear because they're not experiencing what you're going through right now. You got to remember you made a vow to me. So they'll be quick to tell you to leave your husband because they
mm,
don't even know what it takes to have a vow with God, right? So when I realized that I couldn't speak to certain people because they didn't speak into my relationship, I literally was like, God, you're gonna have to remove a lot of people from my chair. And then when I realized my chair was empty, after a while, I noticed that God meant what he said. I mean, you gotta really mean what you say when you ask in God, but God meant what he said too. Some of these people are speaking death into your relationship. So my chair got empty
Death into
fast.
your life, because and I know we're using the word death, but when we saying when someone is not intentionally speaking over you and speaking over like into you,
Yeah,
whether that's a friendship or that's your man, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times we need that, but because we talking about sleeping with the enemy, but you
right.
want to be around things that just speak into you because sometimes you don't have it, and sometimes life gets you too. So you want to
Yeah.
be around yourself with people that can help you and just be like, come on, sis, get back up
Yeah,
here.
lift you
Even
up.
if I don't speak a word and you just get to watch and you
mm,
get inspired. You want to be around people that inspire you.
Right.
And then, that's why I always talk about our friendship and our relationship because I love it. You know what I'm saying? I've been here. You know what I'm saying? Danita was, here, and then Danita will be here, and I'm here. But it's just all about loving on each other and, be like, come on, it's time, friend. What's up? Why you
mm.
ain't podcasting? What's up?
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
just like, and she didn't even have to say it, but it was just, this is my gift. This is my calling. Your girl is going to be in Atlanta in September. So I'm excited about
That's what's
speaking
up. That's some good
publicly.
stuff. You
You
gonna
know,
kill it. You gonna kill it in Atlanta.
I'm gonna kill it
Coming
in
off the
Atlanta.
plane. Coming
No,
off the plane.
I'm really excited, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited for just everything that's to come for you, Danita, and myself. And I just know how we just time out, like we connected, and I'm so proud. I'm so inspired. Like, please get you a friend that inspire you. Please, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying you gotta be a Debbie Downer all the time because y'all ain't gonna always be equally yoked. But when y'all
Yeah.
are, y'all grabbing that bag, y'all pushing them kids out the door because it's all on where your friend at, okay?
Yeah.
And most of the time at my 35-year-old age, okay, that part and period, okay. Most of my friends are married, kids, and all of that stuff. As the single one, I get in where I fit in. I get in where I fit in. And no, I don't want to date none of their friends. I don't want none of that. I want, it's just I love my people. My circle's so small, and I love that God has removed and replenished with a lot.
I feel
Okay.
like God allowing you with people that you need to be around. So we gonna stop looking at it like I'm around married people and I'm single. You
Yeah.
are about to tap into somebody that's right in, I wouldn't say our circle, but I would just say, iron sharpen iron, and you have to be around certain type of people to get certain type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're
Beautiful.
around single energy all the time, right, you're
That's
gonna
what it
stay in that single atmosphere, right? Where you
Uh,
at the bar or you at the club or you at, but when
Y'all,
you're
I
around
ain't been to no club. Like I like old lady clubs. Don't let Anita say. Like I like Anita Baker. Like I need somebody that's versatile. Okay, and I don't know what's really on the radio right now, but Anita Baker is my favorite. I can listen to her if I'm turning up, if I'm getting ready. I like a good lounge. I like good food, and I like a good travel. Look, I'm putting my resume out there. Okay, y'all listening. Go ahead, Anita.
hey,
we're not gonna get started.
She rolling her eyes.
but
We
still
know that.
and all,
All right, we having
uh,
a speed dating
uh,
event, y'all. I just want to say thank y'all for coming to watch the second episode.
a
The
man that
third
finds a
episode, we're
woman
gonna be
finds
talking
a
about
good
speed
thing.
dating. Huh?
A man that finds a woman finds a good thing.
A man that
So
Ooh,
finds
I
that's what we
mean,
got.
not us, girl, not
hey,
us. That's in the Bible.
Huh?
He
yeah,
found, and I know God preparing me because
We
He,
rubies out here.
exactly,
huh?
We
exactly.
rubies out here.
I'm not looking
So
though. I promise. I'm going to church.
right,
I go to church on Sundays. I'm in Bible study on Wednesday. Not my actual Bible study, but an all women's Bible study. I'm just look. I'm focused on me. So look, God, look, y'all hear me? Give me a clear sign, and I gotta watch. I can't even say too much because I don't want nobody trying to morph into whatever they think I want. So I think I'm gonna just go ahead and start being quiet. A lot of times too,
Yes, let's be quiet.
because we talk too much. We tell them everything, and then they adapt
Yes,
think we want,
we.
or what they think we want, and then we be looking crazy. But that's another topic for another day.
I think, yeah, I think you need to be quiet too, because I feel like you're gonna get an inbox soon. And they're gonna be like, yeah, I'm everything that you was waiting for, shorty.
No, exactly. And that's what I said. God brought that over me. I was like, you know what? I need to shut up because somebody gonna try to come at me because they think, nah, you don't know me, son. And look, no, I ain't doing it.
and if
You
they
are
can't
telling
have
them where
you
you
for
like to
you,
hang out at and stuff.
They
yeah.
don't know this fact.
What you say, Lawrence?
If they don't want you for you, then they not worth having you. So
And that's
I
period.
mean, you know, you gonna come as you are, you your genuine self, and if they can't handle that, then they can't handle you.
This
I
the
mean,
last point I'm gonna bring up before we leave. A lot of times men will come, right? Not men, but people that think they know who they are, and they come and you show them they more infatuated with the glamour, the glitz and the glamour of what the kid or what that woman presents. But then when they get to see them flaws and all of that, like that's when you get to know what you know. Okay.
Mhm.
That's when you get to know what you know is when somebody is really genuine and loving on you for you. So
Yeah. I
this gonna
remember,
be my level will and testament. Okay,
let me tell
God
y'all
first,
something.
and then everything else
And let me tell
right?
y'all something.
And
When I
not to
shaved my,
mention,
go ahead.
you have like two little girls, right?
too.
And they're looking at you.
Oh
And
wow.
They're
so
looking
my
at
kids,
you.
and let me tell
So
you, they
yeah.
5 and they 14. So when I
Yeah.
tell you, I had to take a big gulp of water and go, because but one thing that I really endure about my 14-year-old, because she's seen me when I wasn't intentional, right? So she witnessed these relationships, and now she see me so-called being intentional. So when I say accountability, I'm already holding myself accountability. But one thing I'm sure of is
Mm-hmm.
that little girl, and I'm sure of the intentional love she had, the unconditional love she had for her mom. So it's just like I
Mm-hmm.
listen to that feedback. I listen to that teenager. I hear it and I feel it because I know it's unconditional. So when she put that pedal to the metal for me, I'm just like, no, I just gotta listen. Yeah, you want to be defensive, but trust me, that our kids is looking at everything we do, and
Mm-hmm.
I want to
Mm-hmm.
be great. I want to be better. Like so, as much as I thought I was done, you're never done.
No.
You always get ready for the next lesson or the next blessing. Okay. So don't
Yeah.
Yes.
get caught
Yes.
higher
Yes.
and mighty, baby. Because guess what? God will. He got a way of bringing you down. Remember who I am.
Humble
Okay.
you. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So I love it, Danita. And girl, look,
Dang, I
Doctor said,
forgot what I was about to say.
go ahead. What you was about to say?
I said I was about to say something. What you was about to say,
No
Lawrence?
said it. No said it. He messed
Yeah, I
you
get it. My fault. I messed
up.
your flow up.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay. But that was a good topic. We was talking touching on that earlier this week, Lawrence. So you hit it right on the nose. Um, yeah, though.
We gonna keep talking and we gonna keep talking about the
Yeah,
process
yeah.
and we gonna keep talking about what it looked like. It might not always look like what we thought it was, and just like not putting no limitations on God and just being accountable. So I don't know what we talk about next week, but we gonna keep talking. Okay, we working out the kinks over here on the Busy Will Be Network.
Mm.
Okay, don't come for me unless I say for you. All right. But I
Yeah.
do appreciate the patience of everybody because when you on the production side and then you trying to talk and be engaging with the people that's virtual. So it's a lot, but trust me, when God do something, it's a reward behind it. He don't play with me. That's the best thing I can say is God don't play with me. So I had to go through that and I'm excited. But y'all okay, Lawrence?
So
I
I
don't
want
know
to just
how to speak on how to step into your purpose.
Yeah. I
How
want to
to
say that if you are sleeping with the enemy and you do need a break, God is giving you an opportunity to focus on yourself. So don't take that for granted, ladies. Learn gratitude, learn to step away and just sit by yourself. And even as a married woman, I had to be married with God for a whole year in order to understand that I needed a personal relationship with Him, even having my husband, you know. So it just looked different from every aspect. So don't be surprised what God will tell you as a married woman too, because you could still be sleeping with the enemy, and sometimes the enemy could be yourself because you gave up on yourself. You
You
know,
can't.
Mm.
I
You just gotta
Mm.
keep going. Don't get so comfortable. Don't get so
yeah,
comfortable. You forget you. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Before my husband,
We
I
nurturers.
was yeah. Before my husband, I was into church. I was um praise dancing. I was in the choir, and then I fell in love. So sometimes love can even, what you think is love can jeopardize the relationship that you're supposed to have with God. So
Find a
sometimes
way to
God
be.
come back and get you and be like, remember what we used to have? I need that. I need that again. And it
Yeah.
might not see what happened with me was that I had to change to get back my old me. So I had to worry about if my husband was gonna like my old me, right? And God made me unveil myself, like shave my hair off to become who I needed to become. And that's I used to say, "Oh, I ain't gonna get no clients if I don't have no hair or if my hair not done." All of that changed, right? So he had to show me that if your husband don't like the person that I'm making you, because this is who you was probably in your last life. I probably was bored in my last life, y'all. I'm kind of convinced now because I'm really loving this. Lawrence, we looking like twins on here. But
I love
saying
it.
that to say, I feel my most freest I've ever felt in my life, and that's why I know that this is who I'm supposed to be. And I'm just happy that God came back and got me. So I'm no longer sleeping with the enemy because I know who I am.
Mm. That's
Whoo!
deep.
Okay. She said what she said. I
Yeah,
promise you. And that
that's
is
deep.
to be true. Okay. You are no longer sleeping with the enemy when you know who you are. And
Mm.
if that was not powerful and
Ooh.
profound, you know what I'm saying? And this is and it goes back to trust in the process,
You gotta
right?
connect with your divine self
You got it.
because
I mean, go ahead. I don't
you
even.
gotta connect with your divine self. I'm telling you, if you can't, I just feel like I aligned with my person in me in order to realize that my husband wasn't the enemy or nobody else around me was. Like I had to
You just
align with
find your own
me.
Mm.
movie. You
Yeah.
just find your own movie. And I mean, I'm telling you,
Mm.
Lawrence, having you on here has sparked some things. We need to add some male energy every now and then again because as we talk about this healing process,
Thank
because it's
you,
a process.
Crystal.
When we talk about accountability and just being present in everything you do, it's accountability. And what I
Yeah.
heard on this phone tonight it's just like, and it's clarity for me. Once you really take accountability for you, it's just like, yeah, you might put up with a little something, but you ain't gonna never do it like you did it before.
You gonna never do it like you did it before. My husband
Never.
know
You never the
I'm
same.
not
You never the same.
I'm not playing no games going forward. Whether it's my kids, whether it's me, whether it's what I want to do, whether it's my job, my ambitions, if I want to sing, if I want to rap, if I want to podcast, if I want to do hair. I'm talking about all around the board. If I want to be 7 sources of income, I'm gonna make time so the media could be that person, but still be a good mother at the same time. So I need that partner to reciprocate that same energy that I need in order for and when it come to him, in order for this to work for what God want me to do. You know what I'm saying? So you just
The
gotta make
key
sure you got that reciprocation in these relationships, man.
the key word, that everything you said, the reciprocation, because, and again, it just goes back to what I said, Lawrence, and you could tell me if you agree with this, but just, a man being mentally strong for himself. So that means he's done the work. He has a relationship with God. He will go to church with his lady, or he will go to therapy, or you know what I'm saying, he will walk in the like walk on the grass with you, hug a tree with you. I mean, you got to really be in that place where someone is truly aligning with you, because if they not pouring a little, not a little, if they not pouring into you, you can't even go be great. And that's what I learned. Like a lot of times when you high vibrational, you full of light, you full of love, you got to pray for that discernment from God, and then you got to learn to trust it. But then when you learn to trust it, you got to be able to just go with it. You got
Yeah.
to be able to go with it, because I'm just saying, it goes back to everything we said tonight. We don't end up sleeping. At first, we ain't sleeping with the enemy. We sleeping with who people present themselves to be.
Yep.
Lawrence is quiet. I was hoping for some help.
I can't
Go ahead.
I can't see y'all. Y'all like a computer. Everything
Oh,
close.
we fading in and out.
All right, we're gonna stop moving so
Huh?
much. Maybe I stay still because I talk with my hands,
Oh,
but I say all of this to say that the moment we embrace ourselves, Danita, how you say that? You said it's so profound.
the moment
Okay.
we connect
There
with
we
our
go.
divine self, we're no longer sleeping with the enemy, because one thing God is going to do is let us know if we the enemy or if they are. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I do believe that some part of me was the enemy. Oh, let me tell y'all why. One, because I don't know if my in my past life if I wore fake hair. I'm not really sure if they had fake hair out back then, right?
They
So
did. Everything was fake.
I don't know, this is descended me right here because I had to ascend the descent. It's real deep, right? So I don't know if my last life had fake hair. Where that this girl right here was like, shave it off, because that's not who I used to be, right? So, but this person, she just seemed like she just tapped in, like she could hear everything. She with the source. When people get by me, Lawrence been he was active when this happened. He was right beside me when this happened. When someone get by me and their energy is off, I have to move. I couldn't sit at a table one day. I was like, I gotta get up. I gotta get up. But I didn't know what I
Yeah.
was feeling at that moment. You know what I'm
Empaths,
saying?
you can
I
feel it.
didn't. I was itching. My head was hurting. It felt like somebody was stabbing me, and I just had to get from the table at that moment, right? Um, Now God allowed me to feel that all the time. So I'm bald now. At that time, I had hair on my head. Now I'm bald. I could feel everything. I just want to be aligned with that girl all the time.
But so okay, and this is, I know this is another topic, but a lot of times when you go off alignment, because we all do, okay, this is about trusting the process, this is about transparency. We all go off off the alignment. When we go off that alignment, what are some of the steps that you do to get yourself back together? I I want to hear from you. I know as a kid do.
What I do to get myself back together, the first thing I do in the morning, I don't touch my phone. I go straight outside with nature, because birds do something to your ears. I don't know. It's just like the vibration of the birds singing do something different. I go outside. I don't sit on a meditation mat no more. I sit on the grass now with
It's
no
beautiful.
shoes, no socks. I only sit on the mat when I'm with my kids, but when it's just me, I'm joking.
When it's just you.
When it's just me,
Where your
hold on.
water at?
You got
I'm
some
on my
water?
mat.
Where
I
your water at?
don't got no water by me.
You
I'm on
got
my
it.
mat. Oh, God said, tell him. Oh, you gonna tell him your secrets? Yes, I am. I'm on my mat, y'all. And I go to my scripture and I grab my Bible just like this. It's the same Bible that I grabbed, y'all. And I say, God, take me where you want me to go in this Bible, right? And then sometimes I just hear numbers, right? I could just hear 13, 13, 13, right? So I go to the 13th book, which is the 13th chapter and the 13th verse, and I read it. And I swear it never fails me. It
It's
never fails me. It aligns me right where I need to be all the
That's
time.
beautiful,
My
Danita.
ear is my ear is buzzing. I just told y'all my secret.
That just mean your ancestors just trying to. I mean, I went. I go through my ears buzzing. I go through so many amazing things when it comes to the spiritual realm. So I know I've been there where I'm been called in a meeting and my ears ring so hard that they pop. Like it's just
Yeah,
like, oh my goodness. So it's just
yeah.
that's
So
amazing. They try
a
to
lot
cause.
of times that align me right where I need to be. And then, yeah, I drink water and I bless it because if God flooded the world with water so many times, it's only so much what He could do with water inside of me. So I flood myself with water and I bless it. I bless whatever I just nurture my mind, body, and soul with.
So we
So I would
definitely
just
Mhm.
got to do a spiritual show. We got to do something. We working towards doing a live podcast. I know we working towards that. I'm claiming that in the future. We're gonna
yeah.
do some great things. We're gonna do like a panel of
That
women, and
you
we're gonna
know
do.
it what really would be cute if we do it like on New Year's.
I mean, look, yeah. But see, Danita. Okay, all right. We'll talk about that offline.
All right, never mind, because I do got a lot going on. I do got a lot going
Like we'll talk about that offline.
on.
But guys, I just want to thank you guys for just your patience with me as I grow through learning how to do all of this great stuff and on my own because it's easy to just show up to the studio, smile, and be cute, whatever. But it's a different thing when you trying to learn your craft and I mean, you building the bed, like, but I'm building myself. Okay, I'm keeping my energy to myself, and I'm loving on myself right now. Okay, me and God, Danita. Okay, let me see. You want to close out with anything? Talk about you got some stuff coming up. I'm gonna go ahead and
Okay,
put
guys.
that up
So
on the screen.
let me tell y'all a couple of things that we got going up. Girl, Dawn said, "Look, Ma, open the door. You've been in here too long talking. We're busy with B and everybody on the podcast." So I do want to let you guys know. Let me just put the flyer. Can y'all see it?
I got a flyer too. I put it up on the screen.
All right. So make sure y'all follow my page at Danita with a clip. And then also, I want you to know that we have a picnic coming in September for our girls, right? Some of the parents can't afford their dues and they would love their kids to stay a part of our modeling team. So on September 21st, we ask everyone to buy a $65 blanket and you get to eat and drink and have fun with us and just vibe with Temple of Power family. And then we also are doing raffle tickets for the kids, okay? The
Your sound went
connected
out.
to my page. Huh?
No, keep talking, baby.
Oh, you could go on my website that's connected to my page and just click the link in the bio. We got some $5 raffle tickets, you guys, that can help the kids get their gear. And I would love for you guys to
And you can
support
have a
us.
chance to win a TV, $100 prize, a $50 prize. It's amazing what Danita is doing over there. Just watching the girls grow and glow, like it's really beautiful. It's beautiful to watch. It's beautiful as a mom to be a part of it because it really conditions me,
Yeah.
especially when I don't have nobody to put that over. But I know on Sundays it's me and the girls, and we want
Yes.
to full power models. Okay,
I can't
we
wait
having a
until
good
Sunday.
time, and we affirmate we loving God. So we go to church, and when we leave church, we go there. And it's beautiful to watch their confidence and watch them grow. And guys, they come people coming to the show. We got a sold out show. You got to speak things as they are. Okay.
All right. So we're gonna let you close out, B. And I really love and enjoy y'all company. Thanks for inviting me again.
Love you, love you, love you.
Love you.
Okay. So, guys, real quick before I go for today, I just want to say thank you guys for always showing up for me. I want to say God first and then everything else. And I mean, if you would like to support me on this journey of going to Atlanta, okay, I'm going to Atlanta September the 7th. I'm speaking about no longer hiding. Okay, this is the book cover. Okay, she's gonna be all over Amazon. Okay, I'm a little skinnier than I was in this picture, but okay, that's not here nor there. But guys, no longer hiding is coming in a store near you. You know, and just look, it's about growing, it's about glowing. The things you're gonna get from the Busy with B show at this point is just we're gonna talk about it all. We're gonna talk about healing, we're gonna talk about trusting the process, and most of all, God first, and then everything else. Okay, so see you guys next week, Thursday, 7:30. Peace.